expect this season from the Real Rap Podcast. You can expect artists, entrepreneurs, everyday people. You do not have to be a celebrity to be a part of the show. What's good, y'all? You already know we back at the Real Rap Podcast. Sultan 100 Mil, Mr. Consistency, Mr. Keep That Shit Going, Mr. 17 Summers. You already know we in a building at the Real Rap, man, where we've been providing y'all with real rap, man. We've been having different people on the platform. Hopefully you guys been learning different thoughts that's coming from independent artists on how they're perceiving the music industry and just overall getting some game y'all could use over in life, man. And we going to keep it moving. Today we got another guest, came all the way from Philadelphia. Kuzzo is an artist, entrepreneur, and media professional. He's toured as a rapper, built the catalog, runs a lawn care and snow removal business, and does all the behind-the-scenes work for the Untold. From filming, writing, planning, and promo. He's passionate about mentoring young men, discovering new talent, and he's now launching his own show, Tap In with Kuzzo. That's going to be dropping in spring of 2026. Don't forget, y'all heard it first here at the Real Rap, man. You know what I mean? We tapped in with Kuzzo. What's up, bro?
Chilling, brother. How you doing? Thanks for having me, man.
You already know, bro.
Absolutely.
Man, I know you came up the road, man. Appreciate your presence coming up to Pro Sounds. And,
yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And bringing some of that game onto the Real Rap Podcast. We'll talk all about your transformation and also about you being an artist. So
absolutely.
What we like to do at the Real Rap is off top, man. We like to start off with some bars, man.
Some bars?
Yeah, man. Give us some bars.
Ooh, you put me on the spot. Hey, you know what, bro? It's been a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
I know you got something, though. Come on, let us hear it.
We got you. Damn, dog. Surviving through the chaos. I'm on my third run. 3-time felon. I can't move with my gun. But coming from where I'm from, gotta keep one. Coming from where I'm from, gotta keep one. These young niggas dangerous. They'll leave you flat. Grab a couple backwoods, put you in the pack. Book studio time, put your name on a rap. And that shit gonna be fire. That shit gonna snap. Fuck around, go viral. Thought I could hit the league way bro was hitting them spirals. Then I see my man, he pulled up in the Porsche. 2 weeks later, bro,
yeah, Real Rap.
Bro, listen, I can't. You put me on this.
Hey, that was some real rap, bro.
Polish up now, bro. Dang.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you already know, bro. So we're going to get right into it, bro. How did you get into the blogging and the media space, man? You mentioned being inspired by Sean Cotton. Explain a little bit about that for me.
Yeah, absolutely. For real, as just being a rapper, bro, just being in the mix, just seeing that the rap is cool, but it seemed like it switched over to the media. For one, it switched over, you know what I mean? And I was getting just a better response doing the media stuff, like doing the interviews, like with the Untold. We meeting just crazy connections now, like, so it was just a no-brainer for real, just to cross over. For me, it was a no-brainer. It's just starting to make more sense for real, opening more doors. And just interviewing people, like you know, just sitting down, hearing people's stories, and then, you know, recording it, putting it out there, and then touching people, like, and they tapping in, saying, "Yo, that was dope. He said some cool stuff. I like that." I like that, brother. And
Sean Cotton, I know it's on your Instagram. You had like shouted Sean Cotton out a while ago about something you said he was doing that inspired you.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
I'm not sure what clip it was, but he always doing stuff though.
I felt like it was like him buying up some land or something like that.
Yeah, you know what? Cause I know he from Philly, bro, and I remember back in the day, you can get on his platform for the low compared to right now. You can get on he used to get on his SoundCloud, and you used to can probably get interviews with him too. So I got a chance to do some work with him, and just doing work with him, I seen my drone was just jumping. My SoundCloud was going through the roof, just paying that little $100, whatever it was, to be on there. And then just hearing his story, how he used to walk around with phone books with his mom. And it was just like, damn, to see what he doing now was like, yo, that's dope. Because he from the city. Even though he out Texas somewhere, he's still from the city.
Yeah.
So it was like, damn, bro, that's dope.
Yeah, shout out to Sean Cotton. He's definitely doing his thing. Built up the Say Cheese platform. You know what I'm saying? To now that it's a part of the industry right now, especially social media,
Mm-hmm.
and is responsible for a lot of artists, a lot of up and coming artists. So shout out to Sean.
Absolutely.
Before you got into the media space, you was in the rapping. How did that come about?
Oh man, I've been rapping since a baby, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna show my age, but I think it was like Ice Cube. Today was a good day.
Okay.
Once I heard that, bro, it was a rap. I was writing to that. I went to the mall. That's when the CDs used to be the song, the instrumental, and like the edit or whatever. I used to get the instrumentals,
Yeah.
and I was writing to that joint every day, cooking up, and I've been writing every day since then. So,
So
yeah.
you never stopped? Or
Never stopped. Even
okay.
right now. Even though I was fumbling just now because like I haven't been actually just writing. It's all everything's up here. So it's a difference when you rapping it up here and actually spitting it out. That's why I was fumbling like that. But I'm always writing, bro. I'm never gonna stop writing. I'm never gonna stop rapping. Never.
Okay. Since we right there, do you feel like it's an age limit on rapping
No.
and stuff like that?
No, I don't.
What
bro.
what would you say to somebody that thinks that they're too old to keep rapping?
What does that even mean? Because say for instance, if you go in the studio and cook something up and drop it, nobody gonna say, damn, bro, like 50. Like, so it's like, especially if you talking something, because you can't be older talking that goofy stuff. Like, so I say, man, do how you feel. Don't let nobody tell you too old. How? How is it an age on music? How? Because some of these rock guys go to like, I know people always hear say that, but these guys to go to like 80. Even though they be touring, I'm probably making new music, but still they got a passion for it.
Do you think it has to do with like the YNs coming up trying to get their name? They feel like the OGs might be crowding the space, so they like trying to discourage them by calling them old and shit like that.
Maybe, but who cares? You shouldn't even care. If anything, I say you guys are too young. Y'all giving up on life with just jumping right into rap.
Wow.
There's so much other stuff you can be doing.
Elaborate.
I'm saying, brother, like rap, that's cool. But if you say I want to rap to get this money, bro, you can go get a trade and go be a plumber and get rich.
Right.
And then go do the rap.
So you saying that it depends on what you're doing it for. Some niggas is rapping for money. If you rapping for money, go get another trade.
Man, go do something else, bro. Cause you ain't gonna make no bread. If it's just for the clout and for the likes and the comments and the yo, bro, that was hot,
Yeah.
cool. Because other than that, bro, it's a waste of bread. You spend the money on studio time, you recording the video, artwork, you doing all that, and you ain't get no return.
That's a good point, because I think a lot of little niggas thinking they waiting around to cash out. Somebody offered them some paper, they complaining about the money they was offered, where you feel like they should be lucky that somebody offering them anything.
Seriously,
because
bro,
it's a pay-to-play
especially right now.
game.
And like back in the day when you was hot and people was acting like, yo, he hot,
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab you. Nah, bro, you got to put so much bread into putting your stuff out there. You could put that into yourself, into your business, into your, like, you know what I'm saying? And take off and then double back to the rap.
Yeah.
That's why I say for me and my cuz, like, we still rap, but we jumped into a whole nother bag now, built up all these connections. Now we decide to rap. We can holler at Kev. We can call different people now. When we couldn't call these people before.
As rappers.
We couldn't do it. They wouldn't let us in the door because we rappers.
Yeah. So like, I always say the rapping position is like being at the bottom of the food chain, and they can go to the top of the food chain. Mm-hmm. And I really get mad at people sometimes here in my business, and people don't understand it when I have engineers working here and they're being paid to be here, and then the rapper is paying, and the engineer's trying to develop so much clout or get so much clout before the rapper,
right,
because of the position. And I would always be against that, and a lot of people didn't understand that. But basically what you just said is because they got a lot more sweat equity in the business, being creators.
Bro, you gotta really damn near like impress people. Like I'm just not with that no more, bro. Like, yo, check me out, bro. Like, I'm just, nah, bro. I just can't do it. No, I don't know. It's hard. It's tough. Cause it's so, our phones, we can make so much bread now. It's like, if that's just your hustle, it's like, bro, Nah, but hey, man, do what you do. 'Cause
Yeah.
I ain't gonna stop.
So we gonna stay on the rapping tip. Tell me a little bit about the song 3 a.m. in Lewisburg.
That's actually the name of the project.
Okay.
That's the name of the project. Yeah, I was, damn. So I was 3 a.m. sitting down, we writing, and I was coming up with my tightest work, bro. It was like 3 a.m. I wrote a song called Williamsport, and it's a little chilly in here, my bad. And Out of Town, and that was 2 songs. I think I got about 4 songs on there.
Yeah.
And my man was messing around. He took a picture, and I had a young lady in there at the time, and he wasn't supposed to do that, but it was a dope picture, and I was like, "Oh, this is hard," and I'm like, "Yo, I'm putting this out through the joint on there." If you look on the table, that was years ago, but it's like it's a lot of foolishness on that table.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Bro, this is a hard picture. What means you take this?" And he was like, "Yo, bro, we vibing." Cause I'm looking out the window. I'm looking out the window for my player. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like
right,
it was a dope joint. So
Right.
yeah, and that project dope too.
Yeah. So you call yourself a small town hustler? Break that down. Cause Philly a big city.
Yeah, but I always was hitting the highway though since a youngin.
How did you
My-
like first get introduced to like getting on the highway and jumping on the highway
My
and shit like that?
uncles.
Okay.
I had an aunt that was doing rehabilitation in Williamsport,
Okay.
and they used to always go up there, John. And that was before GPS. So I literally learned the route
Right.
just from watching them, because it's an easy joint.
Right.
So up there with them for a little bit, but we wasn't doing that. And then now making sure she cool, we would dip. And then I remember linking up with my cousin, and the rest was history, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was just 10 years, I never wanted to come home after that. It was like a whole different lifestyle.
Yeah.
Even though I was actually stuck in Newberry. I think it was called like Kennedy King.
Oh damn, that's back in the day.
Yeah, I was stuck in that joint. I didn't know nothing about the pot. I didn't even know nothing about intent. I didn't go past the quick fill.
Oh, okay.
Like I was locked in. I just was locked in. It was
Kennedy King, that's the one all the way up
all
by
the way
the
at
school.
the top by the quick fill, yup.
Right, okay.
Nothing but players in that joint. And I just was locked in.
Yeah.
And one of my players was like, "Yo, you don't ever leave, man." I'm like, "Nah."
Yeah.
So we going down 4th Street, you know what I'm saying? And it's called what's that? It's called The Rock, I think.
The Rock.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, as we getting closer and closer, I'm looking like, the fuck is this? Chicks everywhere, niggas everywhere. I said, "Oh, all right, cool. I'm about to get in the mix." And I just never left, bro.
Yeah.
And then I branched off, started going to Milton, Lewisburg, Danville, Jersey Shore, Lock Haven, like, and just tapped in. And the small town hustler stuff was just like, that's really what are we doing though? Like it wasn't just the negative stuff. I was doing this merch. I had the CDs. I was doing shows. So that's just how I felt. And I also felt like a lot of people wasn't really representing up that joint. So I'm like, whenever I'm about to represent, it was rappers, but it wasn't.
What year was this?
This was around when y'all was doing y'all North Brick stuff. Like,
Oh,
you
so
know what I'm
this is
saying?
like 99, 2000?
This was like 2002.
Oh, 02, okay.
01, 02.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you was moving around, you was rapping and shit. Who was you rapping with? You had any partners with you with the music?
Rest in peace, my man Hemo Brown,
Okay.
Skinny Sonny, my cousin Buck, my brother Lab Spitter. We had a little camp called UTU Records, and we had some Bulldog Crew stuff going on. And rest in peace, JJ, my man JJ.
Okay.
See, we had a nice little camp. We just wasn't structured, wasn't focused,
Yeah.
and you know,
Since you brought that up, how important is structure in this shit, bro?
it's very important, bro. It's just like discipline, bro. Like you need it, because a lot of times, you know, we can be motivated, but we'll lose that motivation. But if you got that structure, that discipline, you good.
You get back on path.
You can get back on path. You already know if you fall off, boom. All right, what I gotta do? Stop the vices, stop the dumb stuff, lock in, boom. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but if you ain't got no structure, you hit.
Yeah. So what was life like for you before shit start moving for you? Like before you start getting in motion?
But coming up top,
Yeah.
man, I was doing KFC.
You used to work at KFC?
I was doing job. I was job boy. That was my twist. Get a job.
Yeah.
With whoever got a 401k, I'm there because I'm going to get them. If they matching me 100, because I know I'm about to quit soon. I mean, that was my twist. I always had a young lady that would let me put a baby on my Chizax at the end of the year. So I was always job hopping, keep a job for a year, take that tax money, go, you know what I'm saying? So that was always my twist in the city.
Yeah.
I wasn't really doing no super hustling.
Yeah.
Because I really was on other stuff, sports, other stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
What sports you played?
Football, basketball, soccer, and beside the sports, I like to play chess too.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
So I know you went through a spell. You was homeless, living in your van.
Tough.
Like how does something like that shape out you to be the person you was today, bro?
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing. What happened was, I thought I was gonna cut the streets cold turkey and be okay, and I wasn't okay. I was sleeping good, but my money management skills was terrible. You know what I'm saying? Terrible. And I thought I was gonna be able to do the same thing I was doing up top in the town, and that wasn't working.
Right.
So I don't know how I felt, but I know I fell hard. And it was to a point, bro, people wouldn't even let me sleep on the couch. Because they wouldn't even believe me. Bro, man, you ain't homeless. Man, get out of here, bro. Like, you ain't broke. Excuse me, I'm sorry. You ain't broke. No, I really am this time, bro. I know I used to say I'm broke and have it, but this time it's like, no, brother, I'm hurting. So sleeping in the van was cool until it started getting cold, you know what I'm saying? But we got up out of that. We definitely got up out of that. And it's crazy. I had got into a car accident. And I was just a passenger. But the boy was on his game, was like, man, just say you hurt. It was like 2-3 years from down the line. So I had wound up definitely getting a little job and all that. But then got that call. Man, I've been good since, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that was 2016, 17, something like that.
You went through that.
Yeah. So
what you gotta say to people that, like, you know, when you have it, they there for you, and then when you don't, they not there.
It's your fault. It's your fault, brother. You did it. They ain't gotta do nothing. It's cool. Now, it is some people who I was like, damn, nah, you supposed to, but it's like, it's cool, bro. Everybody ain't thorough. Everybody not thorough. Don't be mad at them. Be mad at yourself. Go back and lock in. Cause you can lock. I'm singing now. I see what it mean to lock in. Like, really, just do what you're supposed to do, bro. Even when you don't want to do it, just do it. Don't spend no bread. Work out. Eat good. You be all right.
You had sleep paralysis as a youngin'.
Yeah. I still get it from time to time, but yeah, as a kid, it was bad, bro.
So explain to the viewers a little bit what sleep paralysis is and how it affected you.
Well, for me, it started off where I would go to bed and I would wake up and I can't move. And sometimes I sleep on my stomach and face down in the pillow. I didn't know what to do. I would count to 3 and use all my strength and get up out of that. Grandma said it's the devil.
We used to call it the witch riding your back.
Bro, I used to get it bad. To the point I used to say, all right, I'm going to sleep with my leg off the bed. Because that's kind of how I can get up out of it a little bit. But it just, like, my eyes would be blinking. And I didn't know at the time. Now, when I got older, I understood, well, let me get up out of that hole. But as a kid, it's like, what the hell? And I'll go, boom. And it's like, I can hear y'all. And I'm saying to y'all, yo, shake me out. What the fuck y'all laughing around me? Can't move, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I had a real bad one time. Me and my cousin was on our way to the port, and we just went through the tunnel, and we was probably like 4 miles to the halfway, and I'm like, cuz, I'm tired. He like, man, you got it. Usually when I'm tired, I can hit the window or I pull over, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But this time, bro, all I know is I went under. And if I got a mean will alignment, my boy, well, God was with me, but I know what it was. Because I know the blinking and all that, I was supposed to pull over. I didn't. And all I know, I woke up, the state, you know how the state patrol joined it, the McDonald's right there. That's all I was like, oh, cuz. It's like, yo, wake the fuck up, bro. Like, I was just knocked the fuck out. The whole, man, shut up, nigga, you high. Nah, I'm not, bro. something really took us at least like two, because it's a straight route too, for real. When you really think about it, when I really think about it, but still though, bro, I went under. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's tough, bro. It's tough.
Did you gain new respect for it? When you tired, you stop now? You pull over, or will you
Yeah, I don't
still
play.
try
I don't
to
even jump
troop
on
it
the road
out?
like that, late like that. That's a rule for me anyway. I don't do the late 2 in the morning stuff no more. That's goofy anyway. Hit the road when fresh, daytime, man. When you got that good energy.
How long did you do in the feds?
Um, I sat in Lycoming County for like 25 months.
Mm-hmm.
That was trash. And then let me think. Oh, my bad, bro. I was in the joint probably for like 20 months.
Okay.
Altogether, I got 51 months.
Okay.
But I did 20 months in the feds. I probably did like 2 weeks in Lewisburg. That was like the holdover, classification and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went up to, I think it was Bradford County or something like that.
Cold as fuck.
Yeah, I was at the camp though, so it actually was sweet.
How does something like that going into the feds? Because there's a lot of different guys in the feds from all over. How does something like that shape and sharpen up who you are?
I'm gonna be honest. I was 22 years old, and I think it was the best shit that ever happened to me in my life. Cause I was young, my brain was developing right. I wasn't around no goofy dude. It was dudes that had like life, walked their time down. Then I had was other guys in there that was really getting it, like really eating, and they had the pictures to prove it and all the. So I was like sitting with them, learning from them. They grinded me. You too young to be in here. I was getting that like.
Right.
So I actually was getting that big bro treatment like. So I ain't gonna say I liked it, but I think I needed that. And I was in a camp, so you barely seen a guard. Like we'd be in our John, the guard on the track, playing with it. So
Yeah.
kind of was cool, bro.
What year was that?
This was from 04 to like 07 maybe, something
Okay.
like that.
Did you?
Nah, that's too long, but because I only did 20 months in there, but I'm not sure the dates.
All the
But
time
I know I
you
got
was
out
in
in
there?
07 though.
Oh, you came home in 07? Okay. So, like, I would say, like, being a feds, did you develop a routine in there? Like, what was, like, the time passer? Like, what would you do?
I got up, worked out. I had an old head, shout out to old head Blow. He was a cool dude from VA. Told me like, bro, you just can't sit. You ain't gonna sleep this time away. He didn't know I was short time though. Ain't nobody know. But he was like, man, get up, work out. So I got in my workout bag, walked the tracks. Writing rap, I was writing crazy raps. That was really what kept me in my bag, writing raps. But though we had so much stuff, we had all kinds like owns, TVs, all kind of stuff. So it was kind of not like jail though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of was.
Just didn't have your family.
Yeah, just didn't have a fan, but I had the line, so paid to give boy a couple bucks, hold the phone for an hour, and like But I still learned my lesson though. You know what I'm saying? I definitely learned a lot in there, John.
Do you think it's possible to learn from people who keep making the same mistakes over and over again?
I mean, it's something to learn. It's just like a lawyer that keep taking the bar over and over, but he keep failing. Like he got something. You can learn something, but I wouldn't take too much knowledge from him. You know, he goofy. I'd rather. But you can definitely learn from a person's mistakes.
You can learn from somebody else's mistakes, but some people listen to people like that's constantly going back and forth to jail.
Yeah,
like, okay, this person can't figure it out. They keep going back and forth to jail. Do you think that is somebody that could teach lessons? Or do you feel like a person who learns from the mistake the first time is one that could teach a better lesson?
Yeah,
which
me,
one?
Bro. That's me. I went to jail one time in my life. That was the first time ever in my life, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say that because it's not hard to stay out. Just stay out the way. Yeah. So that means you you institutionalized. You like going in there to just you must like going in there for a reason, or you just don't care. Cause I know for me, if going in that joint, bro, it's not cool when you got stuff you want to do in life.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I would say no. Because they don't want nothing out of life.
Right. So tell us a little bit about the lawn care and snow removal business. Life as a CEO now. How did that come about?
Beautiful. Brother, I was doing Osmos Utilities. I was digging holes. inspecting utility poles, man, for like a year. Then the COVID hit, and they told everybody, look, y'all can stay, y'all can go. People was being weird, coughing and all that. I didn't know what was going on. I left, and that was like towards the winter, and we got like a crazy snowstorm, like 2-3 days in a row. The second day, I said, yo, I need some paper because I really wasn't getting no bread like that. And I went out with my shovel and like a little bag of salt in my backpack. And bro, I made like 800. I know that's probably there's people like, oh, that's not a lot. But for me, that was a couple dollars. 800 in a day was damn near a check weekly, sometimes 2 weeks. So once I did that, like towards the spring, people started, because I was giving my number out. That's I love, networking. Hey, you cut grass? I'm like, no, not really. Telling everybody, no, not really. But it started, that opened up, when them calls was opening my brain, because I never seen what I started seeing. I'm seeing trucks now with the lawnmowers hanging off the back, cars, lawnmowers hanging off the back, the players, lawnmower. Now I'm just seeing lawnmowers, people cutting grass. So I remember I went on YouTube for like, I don't know, probably like 30 days, maybe 2 months, and just did like orientation, how they do with the job. And I just sat down and I just really dived in all the way from how to start my LLC, build business credit, running my Google, how to make the stripes, how to use the weed, just everything, how to work, just everything. And then I just was like, yo, man, I took everything that I had literally and put it into my business, bro. And it took off for me literally the first year because I spent probably like 300 on Google ads. And still to this day, my joint go crazy.
Yeah.
To this day. So, like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what made you feel like it was time to start something legit?
Because, bro, I can't keep a job, bro, for nothing. It don't matter what time it is. If it's 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to be late. I'm going to find a reason to be late when I get there. I don't want you telling me what to do. Like, I'm terrible, bro. So it was going to get to that. Or I'm going to just drive Uber and do DoorDash and do Amazon Flex and Roadie and all these other apps. I'm going to do that because that's still making more money than a regular job. So I just was like, yo, and then the paper, bro, and it's honest work too. And you show up and you get paid. Like, so at the end of the day, I'm getting a check at the end of the day every day. That was another thing. I can literally see my money every day.
What does being a CEO mean to you?
Hard work, no sleep, everything's on me. Man, it's tough, bro.
Yeah.
But I enjoy it though because I know when that phone, there's one phone I got, when it ring, it's about bread. I know for a fact.
Right.
So I love it.
What's your role at the Untold and how did that relationship come about?
Well, that's my blood cousin, Jake from the Untold. That's my blood cousin. My dad and his mom is brothers and sisters. So like that just let you know that's really my bro. We cousins, but that's my brother. Like, you know what I mean? He started the platform like 2 months before I got in the mix. And what happened was he had put a clip up with Tommy Too Smooth talking about Michael Jackson beating up Tupac. And he put a good clip up and I screen recorded it. And I took it from the part where it got juicy at and put it on my page, my Genius Imagination page. And it went viral, bro, like super viral, to the point Joe Buttons was talking about it. World Star hitting us up, Vibe Magazine. It was crazy. Like, it was like right now to this day, it's on my page. It's probably like 5 million views. You know what I mean? So like, Cuz was going to already take off, but that kind of like pushed it a little bit, a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? So I just figured out a way, like, Cuz, you my cuz, what you got going on, you dolo, let me figure out a way, how can I get in the mix? So, nigga, I'm carrying lights, I'm helping them set up, while he talking to guests, I'm packing the Jones in, getting the behind the scene footage, I'm doing write-ups, you was on the show, I'm contacting guys like you, yo, look, we got the pocket, it'll come through, so, you know what I mean, like, and that's my cousin, so,
yeah.
I'm just about that, I'm in the mix with him, like, let's go, cuz.
You also mentioned that you spent 300 on some Google ads a little bit ago and how far that took you. How important is marketing and promo inside this business?
Brother, matter of fact, that phone in the car, I was going to show you how crazy that joint go, but it's very important because you want people to see you. And I had to learn that the hard way because I was cheap with the rap. I didn't put no money in. That's probably why I didn't take off. I'm not putting no money into myself. So I seen that with the long kid, like damn, I'm putting bread into myself. This joint running. So it's like even if you putting something small, it's better than nothing because nobody's putting up nothing. So you need that visibility, brother. I'm like, damn, McDonald's, I see their commercials every day. They don't even need to do that anymore. We burnt out. We see y'all every 2 blocks, but they still smacking us in the head. So how dare I not put up 300, bro? Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Why not?
It's the right investment to bring back
In myself,
much more.
though.
Right.
I'd rather put it in myself anyway. That's real.
So as far as your purpose goes, why is mentoring youngins coming up so important to you?
Well, for one, I see what I'm doing can make some money. That's for one. For two, I ain't really had nobody give me the game, bro. People used to talk at me and talk to me and try to like get over, but they never tried to give me the sauce. And I peep, man, you just as dope as the people that you help. So like I remember when I used to be down south, bro, people really used to tap in and really used to like they didn't even have to really know you and they would look out. And they wouldn't even worry about the return, but you'll get it later. The universe know what you put into this game. So I just feel like, man, if I can just help 1 or 2 youngins, you see what Home Depot doing? They let people come get the trade and all that. I know people not taking advantage of it, but I'm trying, bro. Like I'm really trying, man, because I think that it's more to life than just rapping, being an entertainer. Because I know some people that be looking down, like, man, you just an entertainer and all that. Like, and it's like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, man, it's so much more to life, man. I just want to show some of these youngins, even if it ain't lawn care, it's so much other stuff that's out here to do it the right way than it is the wrong way. It's way more opportunities.
When we talk about guidance, what you feel like is missing for the youngins as far as the guidance go?
Nobody ain't on them. They think these guys think these young boys not trying to hear nothing, and they think that they not listening, but they really are. Cause I got boys like they are listening. They might be like in their phones, but they hear everything you tell them. Cause I know for a fact they hear it. So we just gotta just stay on them and be patient because they not dumb. They actually smart. So I think just being patient with them, and try to just provide opportunities. Don't just say, yo, get off the corner or don't do that, don't do this. If you're going to say that, try to like have something else to give to them with that too, man.
How do you try to be different?
How I try to be different? That's a good question, brother. Just getting up, trying to be a better man, a decent man every day, man. And that's getting up 3 a.m. every day, reading, working out, going to get to this bread, making sure the kids get to school. Just overall being a decent man, brother. Because it's not hard nowadays. It's really not hard. Everybody is really just like on lazy time right now. If you just get up and just do something, you ahead of like a million people, brother.
Right.
Because I ride past guys all the time, and they look at me like I'm wrong, but y'all the ones been out here all day. Poppy tired of niggas standing in front of their store, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tired of that shit, bro. He told me. Poppy tired of that shit.
What do you think about the niggas that's just standing in front of the store all day, bro?
I used to do it. It used to be fun, but now I notice the girls don't walk past them Jones no more. They scared, and the ones that do, they just as rough as them. So it ain't even no skirts walking past no more. So I'm not even doing it at all. I'm cool. There's so much other stuff we can be doing. Now, no knock. I get it, but me personally, I just think we got too much. There's too much to be going on right now standing in front of Poppy store. Just think about if your mom had an establishment. She said, hey, such and such. These guys they just stand out here for just no reason. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't think guys think about that neither, bro. You guys just...
Something like that. That's how Nipsey died, because he didn't want guys standing in front of his store anymore.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. This is my establishment. Like,
some people feel like they should be out there forever.
But you shouldn't, bro. It's so much going on. How you feel you get you out there and you're young and see you on the corner or your people go by the bus. Or how would you feel, bro, if you do a Google Maps and you right there on the corner, like you know what I'm saying? Like y'all just out there all the time. Like it don't make no sense. Poppy tired of them niggas, bro. He told me.
Poppy said, "You niggas gotta find a new
He
hangout."
tired of them niggas, bro.
So you love discovering new artists, bro. What's something that you look for an artist, like talent wise? What means the most to you? One thing.
For real, I definitely want the story. Definitely I like to see like I like the fashion, the dressing, but really just the story, bro. I like a good story. Somebody with some dope bars too, like that can really, really rap. And that's not, I ain't gonna say already in motion, but already like if you go to their gram, you see they doing stuff, they doing maybe showcases and they tapping in with producers. I like that too, cause they show like, all right, this is all right, cool. Like
They
come
got
right
motion
in.
already.
Little bit, even if it ain't a lot, at least they doing something.
What is it that Kuzzo provide to them if you find somebody you like?
Definitely all the connections, man, all the game. And the connections go a long way, man. I ain't gonna hold you. They really do. They go a long way, especially if the product is right. Definitely, if we moving around, you get in the car, yo, we out. We about to go South by Southwest. We out. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we about to go to Glockerware real quick. EA about to do the ooh. We want you to come freestyle real quick. Come, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that come with it. It might not be a bunch of bread, but everything else, you know what I'm saying, would be right there. And they don't need no contracts, none of that stuff. Like, we keep it solid for a little bit. Yeah.
So you don't feel like if you're doing business with somebody, you don't really need to do a contract with them?
I think you do.
You think you do?
I think you do.
Okay.
I do.
What do you feel like a common mistake that you see a lot of artists make today?
Not investing in themselves, bro.
Okay.
Not putting no bread into themselves, brother.
What if they don't have the money to put up?
This a business, bro. You gotta have something. They smoking weed every day. They got an iPhone. I bet you if you say, yo, bro, I got some chicks about to get this telly, I bet you they get that half for that telly.
Yeah.
I bet you. Bet you, bro. You can't run $1 ad? That's blasphemy.
Tap in with Kuzzo's coming in the spring. What's Tap in with Kuzzo gonna be about?
I'm gonna be really probably hitting the road a little bit. Like tapping in with artists. And when they come to the city, hopefully, we build the buzz where they coming in, tapping in with me. I'm kind of doing it like, if you remember like BT in the basement with Tigger, I'm kind of going to do it like that. Kind of how you say, yo, kick a freestyle. We going to do that. Then I'm going to jump, do my thing. We going to, it's going to be a vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's going to basically, we're going to be tapping in what they got going on current right now. And, yeah, things like that, brother. It's definitely coming.
So in Philly right now, we got Oskino, we got Johnny Mac, we got RB at the Keep It a Bean podcast.
I like them.
And there's a lot of bickering, a lot of arguing and fighting and stuff going on within these guys. Who do you feel like is being victorious as of right now?
I think they all doing good, bro, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think, because I watch all of them, and every time I turn on YouTube or Instagram, they right there.
Yeah.
So I think everybody it should be winning, because everybody got dope platforms. Hopefully they keeping it, solid online, and it ain't no goofiness that's gonna mess the paper up. And yeah.
What's your favorite top 3 artists in Philly right now?
Top 3 right now?
Yeah. Just give me 3.
That's tough. Young Cash Capri. Like, these are the guys I really listen to. You know what? I'm going with who I'm listening to right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've been heavy on Cash Capri. I listen to a lot of OC the Real, and who else we knocking, man? Damn, what we banging in the wheel, man? Was listening the other day. We was listening to what is his name, brother? I don't want to mess it up. Damn, what's the brother name, man? K Gibbs. I'm sorry.
Okay.
K Gibbs.
Give me the top 3 podcasts in Philly.
Top 3 podcasts in the town. Man, you gotta say Untold Interview. Well, Untold Interview not a podcast, it's an interview, so we're not gonna go there. But I tap into a lot of the Keep It 100. I tap into them guys a lot. Like when I go searching, I definitely go search for them guys. Who else, man? Hip Hop on Deck. That's what my man EA over at Glockaware. He got a nice situation over there. And damn. Who else I be tapping in with, man? I don't know, bro. I might not have a 3, bro. I don't wanna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna tap. I ain't gonna lie.
You got any shout outs before we end the pod today?
Yeah, definitely. First, I want to just shout out, my cuz over Jay from Untold. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting us. Shout out to the fam. Always keeping God first. Always, man. And that's really it, man. Just if you tapped into this interview, man, hopefully you got something out of this. This definitely was a good job. I appreciate you, brother. And yeah, man, that's what it is.
You already know, Sultan 100 Mil.
Mm-hmm.
We wrapping up another episode of the Real Rap Podcast with Kuzzo, man. Shout out to Kuzzo, man. He stopped by today to let y'all hear about his transformation from the streets, the triumph, to being a CEO and definitely having purpose and passion and reaching back to helping other young brothers that's going through what he once went through. So make sure y'all stay tuned to Real Rap Podcast. We the #1 podcast in the world, and we going to keep on bringing y'all these shows every week. We going to stay consistent, man. I'm 100 Mil. I'm the host, and we at Pro Sound Recording Studio. We can't forget about Pro Sounds for giving us the space and allowing us to be here. And shout out to everybody that's been on the show, and shout out to all the future people that's going to be on the show, man. It's 100 Mil. I'm out of here.
Dope.